in pre-production for an action short called Unlikely Action Hero.
Cool.
I hired my first stunt coordinator, and my actors are learning their fight sequence. So that's what's happening for me. I'm also in post on a short film that was in the horror genre called Crossers. And after that, I'm probably going to be focusing on more projects that I have. I have lots of projects, tons of scripts that I've written over the years, and I'm just getting to the point now where I can really start tackling them. Finding me online, you can find me on Twitter at Native Muse, and on YouTube, Director Gen X.
Awesome.
So I am in pre-production right now on a Star Wars fan film. We just had a table read a couple of weeks ago and fight choreography sessions for the lightsaber duel a couple of weeks ago. So we're going to be filming that next month when the weather cools down a little bit, because it's a little too hot to be filming some fight scenes and stuff right now. And then I am also in pre-production on a web series that I've been developing for the past 2 years. I'm planning on pitching that to some of these streaming services we've been talking about, like YouTube Premium and Facebook, now that they're doing that, and Hulu and Go90, and the list just goes on of people, of streaming services looking for original content, So I'm going to be pitching my web series to that. It's called The Darkest Timeline. And then just a never-ending stream of other projects that I got going, a feature and scripts and whatever. You can find me at thomastulak.com. Or you can find my production company. You can see some of the stuff that we've put out, easillyamusedgroup.com. Pretty much everything that we put out, that we release, you can watch it there, easillyamusedgroup.com. And yeah.
Awesome. Great work. I'm Derek Easley. Got a lot of stuff going on. We took a bit of hiatus from LBAFA big general meetings for some personal stuff going on with me and Megan's lives. We had a death in the family and stuff, and some family health stuff, but we're getting back on track here, and we have LBAFA Latino in Showbiz is going to be our big event for September. This year we've had some very successful events with Black in Showbiz, Funny in Showbiz, Women in Showbiz, Asian in Showbiz, so September is going to be Latino in Showbiz, so it's going to be very exciting. Also working on a virtual reality project with my friend Jonathan over here. And then I'm developing a horror anthology web series leading into a feature with a couple LBAFA members named Dave Turner and Richard Casillas called A Book of Reveries. And here's my buddy Jay. You can find me at Derek Easley on all the things, or Fortress of Derek on Twitter. But please follow LBAFA, Long Beach Acting and Film Association, on Facebook.
That was cool. Well, on the acting side, I'm going to be in the 4th season of Black and Sexy TV, the number reboot. I've been a recurring role. I play a homosexual guy named Omar on there. So that's coming up in September. Also filming in September is Dadly. I play a stay-at-home dad who's trying to figure out what a midlife crisis is and try to find employment while managing my household. That's on the acting side. On the production side, I'm doing The Narrative, which is a documentary about marginalized people in America. We're going to be focusing on African Americans, women, immigrants, transgenders, and just get people's stories of what it's like to walk in their shoes. I also have a DIY housing project that we're going to do regarding solar panels in Dallas, Texas. So needless to say, that's a lot going on. You can follow me on All the Way Up Productions on Instagram, or you could just look me up, Jay Christopher, on Facebook. I got a lot of love, so I appreciate everybody who's been following me so far. And that's it.
We're just finishing up working on the Blu-ray to release Bloodsucker Jones versus the Creeping Death, so hopefully you see it on iTunes and Vimeo and Amazon. And we're about to shoot a comedy called Rollout about a kind of like Caddyshack meets Roller Boogie, based in a roller rink in January. And then I'm a single dad, so I wrote a movie about a little girl and her dad, and a little girl who looks up to like a superhero comic book. So I wanted to make a female-led movie, and it's called Xanadu Hellfire, and we're gonna make that hopefully probably in 2 years. And you can follow us at if you just Google Bloodsucker Jones, you'll find like 1,000 pages. But if you just at Bloodsucker Jones on Twitter, at Bloodsucker Jones on Instagram, Bloodsucker Jones the movie on Facebook, and that's it.
And that's Sucka, S-U-C-K.
Yeah, S-U-C-K. Yeah, that's very important because so many people. Yeah.
Not you.
Yeah, Sucka.
I like that. Well, thanks, Derek, again for organizing the whole panel and everything. It's been a lot of fun. You can find me on Instagram at Jonathan Starrett. I do a lot of personal coaching and branding for people in the entertainment industry. So if you're looking to get your following up in an organic way, we don't buy followers or bots or any of that stuff. It's all organic. So we really work with you to create your brand and your environment on your social platforms to really
going to talk after
maximize that. Absolutely. No, please. I want to be in all of y'all's stuff. I hear all these great things going on. Like, I want to do that. So yeah, Instagram is where I hang out. We're going to be diving into the VR world, doing a bunch of just different small projects, including virtual reality on the red carpet, because now once all these projects get made, you guys are going to want a new way to interact with your audience, and we're going to put you guys right there on the red carpet here as we get this technology up and coming. But it was a lot of fun today, so hope to see you guys on the interweb.
Yes. I just want to start by saying how dang on awesome this thing is, man. Let's clap it up for each other, man. Come on, y'all. This is awesome. Derek, just as this gentleman said, I want to personally thank you for this is actually my second opportunity with you. You had me on another panel with you before, and it's always fun being around like-minded people, isn't it, guys?
Yes.
Being around the people that you gel with, people that have the same type of thought process you do. I know we're closing out. I just had to just give my adulation, admiration, and my gratefulness for what you've done and put together. So
Thank you, sir.
shout out to you, sir. And I just want to say this. You're hired, okay? So this gentleman here will be in charge of Late Night with Lewis, just so you all know the social media platforms will be done by Jonathan. And you can find me at TreyLove3, that's TRELUV, the number 3.com. All my social media links are on there. And what's next for me, I think what it's time for me to do is really push the late night show, with social media and having the opportunity to be able to work at a film studio, so I'll be able to have the best production, behind the project, so it's going to be so much fun. All the other stuff, you can go to my website, you can check out my social media pages, and I'm so real and raw, I'm going to put it out there. If you want to reach me, listen to the number 2, LOUIS @gmail.com. That's my direct email. So I'll let you know. Anyway, this is just phenomenal, man. Thanks again, Derek, for what you've done.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Very cool.